Hi everyone, today I'm going to make some pie crust cinnamon rolls. I got me a box of ready-made pie crust. It had 2 crusts in it, and we're going to use both crusts. And I've got some brown sugar and cinnamon and granulated sugar right here mixed up. And I have some softened butter. And I have my oven preheating to 400 degrees. Spread out just a little bit of flour. I'm just going to roll this out just a little bit, not much. There, that looks good. We're not sticking. Now I have me 4 tablespoons of softened butter that I just let set out and get to room temperature. Yes. Knife's working better. I'm going to spread it all over this one pie crust. Alright, that looks good and even. In my mixture right here, I have 4 tablespoons of brown sugar, and I have 1 tablespoon of white granulated sugar and 2 teaspoons of ground cinnamon. I'm just going to sprinkle a layer on this. And right here, you could just roll them on up, but since I have another pie crust, I'm going to put it on top. I'll do the same thing. I can even roll it a little bit. Now we're going to rub some more butter on there. And repeat. Now we're going to roll them up. Try to brush off some of this flour. Okay, I have me a baking pan lined with a piece of parchment paper. Cut it in half first. And I'm going to cut off just a little bit of this edge. You can use that, but we'll just put that up. And then we're going to cut them in about 1/2 inch rolls. See how pretty that looks? And just place them on our parchment paper. If you don't have parchment paper, I would probably line it with some foil and just maybe lightly butter the foil. So when I get these all cut, I'll be back. Okay, again, I have my oven preheated to 400 degrees. So we're going to pop them in there and bake them till they're lightly brown and a little crispy, and I'll let you know how long that takes. And then we'll make the frosting for them. Alright, mine was in the oven for 20 minutes. And they're lightly browned, and you want to make sure that on the bottom they don't get burnt or the sugar don't get burnt. So anyway, let's go make the frosting. Alright, in my mixing bowl I have 4 tablespoons of softened butter and 4 ounces of softened cream cheese. And I'm just going to blend it together till it's nice and smooth. Now I'm going to add just a half a teaspoon of vanilla extract. I'm going to blend that in. Now I'm going to start adding my powdered sugar. I'm going to start by adding just 1 cup and blend that in. Now I'm going to add my 2nd cup. And now we want to thin it down just a little bit. So I'm going to add a teaspoon of heavy whipping cream just because I have it in the refrigerator. You can use milk. I may add 2 teaspoons. Okay, let me add 1 more and that should get it to the right consistency. Actually, I'll add 2 more. Now I'm going to scrape down my bowl real good and give it 1 more good mix to make sure everything's mixed in there good. Now we have our frosting. So you can see the texture of it. And now, while my pie crust cinnamon rolls are still warm, I'm going to get me one, put it on a plate, and drizzle it with some frosting and try it. See, after you let them rest a couple of minutes, you can pick them up. They don't fall apart. Now you could put this in a bowl and just use it as a dipping sauce, or just go ahead and put some frosting on there. Now, I'm one that likes a lot. Spoon it around. Let it sit just a minute and start to slightly melt. Alright, now I'm going to try it. With the pie crust, it's good and flaky. It has that buttery sugar and cinnamon in there. And you can also add some more cinnamon to the mixture to make it have more of a cinnamon taste. These are real good. So I want to say thank you to all my subscribers. And a big thank you to all of my new subscribers. You're awesome. If you like this video, please comment and give me a like. I love hearing from you. And I hope you have a great day, and I hope you enjoy.